What's going on, guys? What is going on? So it's Friday. Fresh Cash Friday. And guess what? I knew this would happen. Snapchat no longer has shares to short. I had a feeling that this would happen. Now that Snapchat is probably going to start heading down, SureTrader said, hey, no. You cannot short it anymore. You can only short it when you're going to get squeezed and we're going to make money on you. But when it's going down, no shorts for you. So Snapchat no longer able to short on SureTrader, which, like I said, I had a feeling that was coming. Do I ever think market cap will arrive 1 trillion? You're talking about DigiBuy? You're talking about cryptocurrency, stock market? What are you talking about? I think you're talking about cryptocurrencies. I agree. I think it is. If you look at gold, the market cap on gold is like $7 trillion for something that's, it's worthless. Yeah, cryptocurrency is worthless. So, Litecoin Cash, that sounds like a terrible idea. Mr. JVS 650. I don't know why you would be into Litecoin Cash. If you want to really get into something that's really fast and really, it is the fastest cryptocurrency out there. Check out DigiBuy. I'm not just trying to pump it up here. It's just simple. I don't know why anybody would be like that. Well, so let's talk about my first play of the day. I went for a bike ride this morning, trying to get pumped up for the day. Trying to, get pumped up. And guess what? My tire popped. My tire popped on my bike this morning. So that was a very frustrating way to start the morning. About a mile away from my house, my tire popped. Yeah, it's not fun. I think the market's just been kind of weird. Is that an omen? It might be an omen, Jar Jar. Actually, I was thinking to myself, I might not trade today because of that damn tire popping. Might be a bad look. I got a little fixed geared, a little single speed, not fixed gear, single speed. Basically this road bike. I just go and cruise, baby. Cruise. It was on the back tire, so no popping wheelies. All right, so let's take a look at what's hot today. Like I said, Snapchat, no shares are short this morning. Classic. Every Flat Tire Friday. Whoa, Gary, now you're just killing the vibe, bro. It's Fresh Cash Friday. Get it right. What's hot this morning? Come on, guys, let's see it. Give me some stocks. Give me the hot ones. Buy. All that kind of fun stuff. All right, someone called out ROX. 17,000 shares. It's up a little bit. I'm not gonna get too excited about that one. Let's take it else. RIOT. Riot. It's a weird one. Just say it. Riot. It's moving around. It's up 2%. Not too excited. All right. If you're going to call out a stock, make sure you call out a stock that we're going to be excited about. Don't just call out some stock that you've been holding for 10 days and you want people to pump it up and it has no volume. So make sure something going on with that one. There we go. Somebody's calling out CTIC. CTIC up 352,000 shares traded today. That's what we like to see. Volume, baby, volume. Give me that volume. All right, let's look here at the daily chart on the CTIC. All right, okay. No, shut up. So CTIC overall trending lower. You can see this channel right here. Look at this little channel got going on here. Kind of breaking out of this channel. Coming back down, touching the top there. So maybe it's starting the next kind of the channel on the way up here, but overall, you can see this pretty tight little channel. It's pretty consistent here. Come on, pull down there. There you go. All right, like that area, something around that area. We'll say something around that area. You can't ever be exact with the drawing these lines and stuff. And it's really, if you look at it on different time frames, you can kind of figure out what it is. So CTIC on the way down here, but also breaking out. Looks like it broke out kind of in January, pulling back down there, finding support, bouncing off there. Nice little move. Yeah. I agree. Litecoin Cash, scam. Don't do it. Stay away from it. What else are we looking at? Twitter. You know, it's funny. I don't want to say that I don't want to try to act like I saw this coming. But about a week ago, I was thinking to myself, I said, man, it's weird because I've been on Twitter a bunch recently. You know, I'm on there with the stocks and stuff, talking about stocks. And I was thinking to myself, man, Twitter's kind of making a comeback here. It seems like there's a lot of people that are kind of interested in Twitter again. You know, now that Twitter's making moves, I kind of wish I would have made that video because I would have been right. And everybody could have commented and said, wow, instead of saying I was an idiot, they could have said, wow, he's pretty smart. So MGIN selling off here, down 18% this morning. 498,000 shares traded. Nice little short if you got in there at the $7 area. Anybody get short there? That was a nice little short. But overall, MGIN just heading lower here. Not sure I'd want to jump in short right now at the bottom of this kind of downtrend, but we'll see what happens. But overall, like I said, going back here to Twitter, I'm kind of bullish on Twitter. Kind of feel like Twitter has some potential here. You know, I wish it would have been a better buy, obviously, back there in the $15 range, obviously. You know, I would have loved to kind of went long on Twitter back in 2017 at the lows there. $15, $16 area would have been a much nicer entry. But, you know, it's never too late here. Kind of looking at the chart here. Overall, you can see we have that previous resistance here on Twitter at that $31 area. So $31 resistance there back in 2015. I mean, back in 2014, Twitter was $60. $60 back there in 2014. So there's still some upside to be had here. Really just got to figure out, has Twitter turned around here? Has Twitter figured it out? I think after the whole Snapchat kind of earnings report and what they got going on, you know, it sounds like people are kind of having a sympathy play here with Twitter, and I think Twitter has some good numbers too. And then it sounds like Twitter's also doing something. BSPM! What do I think about it? Ripple, oh my God. I almost want to... This guy. What do I think about BSPM? 500 shares traded. Hot. It's hot right now, baby. It's hot, hot, hot. I saw that Ross Cameron lost a bunch of money on BSPM yesterday. So what do I think about BSPM? I'd probably stay away from it. Looks like it's literally just been popping and dropping, popping, dropping, popping, dropping, popping, dropping. So I would stay away from BSPM unless it just starts going crazy. But it's been a while. So I think a lot of people, every time BSPM makes a move, it looks like people are getting excited because this right here. So back in January, BSPM went from $2.60 up there to $6. Ever since then, it's been having these pops, these pops, these pops. It's going higher. But, you know, I think a lot of people are chasing it. They're trying to buy these breakouts thinking, you know, hey, it's going to go higher. You got guys who bought here thinking this is going to go to $5 up at the 480 area, and look at it. Just got smashed. So I would be careful on BSPM. Not in love with it. I think overall people are just kind of chasing it. They're pumping the price up. It's moving higher. So maybe if you wanted to buy the dip kind of thing and you kind of wanted to hold it kind of thing. But I'm just not a big fan in buying dips, holding them for days and all that fun stuff. So BSPM, it could just start going back down to zero. Really, at this point, who knows? These biotechs, you got to remember, most of these biotechs are going down. I mean, for years. All they're doing is burning cash, constantly burning cash. They're going to run out of money, and they got to do offerings. They got to do these stock pumps to pump up the price of the stock to make more money. So I would not go crazy long on a biotech, even if you think, hey, it's going higher. So TVIX, and the people are all excited about the VIX because the market has been so crazy lately. But TVIX down 15% so far. Hopefully nobody held this overnight. This is not a stock that you like, that you want to hold overnight. This is not a stock that you want to hold overnight. You don't want to do it. You don't want to do it. Do not hold TVIX overnight. Because you're going to wake up one day and it's going to be down 50%. Down 50%. Not what you want to see. No. Trust me. You might get lucky. You might get lucky on TVIX one day. You might wake up. Maybe it's up 100%. But I think 9 out of 10 times you're going to wake up and TVIX is going to be the opposite way than you want it to go. It's just one of those stocks. I hate it. I hate that stock. PIRS. 52,000 shares traded. Gapping up here to the 930 area. Nice little gap up there. What if we're in 2008? Oh, what if we're in 2008? The million-dollar question. I don't think we're actually, I know people are freaking out about the whole market crash, but if you look at kind of the fear gauges, so normally when we have a real market crash, when the market is really crashing, when people are scared that the market is going to crash, what happens is gold goes up. You know, gold, bonds, all those kind of things go up. Gold has not been going up, at least not at the point that it would say, hey, that we're at a bottom, you know, hey, we're crashing, or, you know, people are scared, people are buying gold. But yeah, I would be careful thinking that the market's crashing right now. I think really what's happening is a lot of people were sitting on the sidelines for a while because the market was just going straight up for so long. So you had the market just nothing but up, up, up. You know, I mean, from beginning of 2017, the market's been going up, 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 up. And then finally, now we're getting a pullback. So people are finally jumping back in here. And they're like, hey, I'm ready to buy. I've been waiting for this pullback. They've been waiting for a long time. I think people have been waiting for months and months for these pullbacks to come. They finally got the pullback. So now the buyers are stepping back in. Obviously, we're going to have some volatility. People are, you know, trying to play into the volatility. People are trying to crash the market. There's got the bears who are like, hey, this is our first real big pullback. Let's see if we can get this thing moving down. But I think what's happening is a lot of people are kind of sitting on the sidelines for the last couple of months, waiting. You know, they got a lot of cash. Nobody wanted to buy the top. Nobody wanted to buy at 286 when the market's been up and up and up, you know, for the last year. So I think overall, people had just been waiting for a nice pullback in the overall market so they could jump into some stocks cheap. And that's kind of what's happening right now. The market's pulling back for the first time in a long time. I mean, that's a major correction, but it's also a major buying opportunity for somebody who's looking to go long right now. So I think that's what's happening. Where instead, you know, when the market really starts crashing, it's just like down, down, down. Obviously, it's been crashing down, but I think a lot of people have been waiting for that pullback, and that's where we're at. So SPY, another key area today, the 260, 258 area. We'll see if that 258 area is going to hold today. Yesterday, the market was up, then it was down, then it was up, then it was down. It's been all over the place. It's been all over the place. So just keep an eye on the overall market today. We'll see. It's Friday. I'm not sure that people are jumping for joy right now to jump in, but hey, you know, it looks like we're holding right now 258 area. 258 area kind of supporting this up. The last couple of days, we bounced off 258 multiple times. So that's what's happening. There you go. Van's going to the beach. I like it. I might go to the beach today. After that tire pop this morning, I feel like my best opportunity here is just to go to the beach. Go to the beach, get a margarita, and find something to look at the beach. F-E-Y-E. 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 All right, all right, all right. F-E-Y-E gapping up there from the $14 area up there to $16. Got this kind of resistance at this 1632 area. 1632 high there. Look at the overall daily chart. Let's look at the overall daily chart. So we filled the gap there. There's a little gap fill. So this could be a good short if this thing can't get above this 1632 area. Because you can see, you know, it filled this gap right here. There you go, KEM. This is exactly like KEM did the other day. So it filled that short there. It filled the gap in the chart. And this might be starting to pull back there. The gap fill. What's a gap fill? Well, look at the chart here. So see this chart? This is the daily candles. This thing gapped down from $17 down here to the $14 area. And there's a gap in the chart. So basically, there's just a space right in the middle of the chart there. And a lot of times what happens is those gaps end up getting filled because there's just no buyers there, there's no sellers there, there's no resistance in that area. So a lot of times people can drive the price back up easier. You know, when a stock is continuously just going down, 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 makes it a lot easier for people to keep a stock from going up when there's that resistance on the way down. When there's just a gap in the chart, people a lot of times can end up pushing this back up. And that's what looks like F-E-Y-E. It's been slow to do it, but it looks like today, you can see, get up to that previous resistance there, 1632 area. There are shares of short there. So I might keep an eye on that 1632 area. If it can't break over that 1632 area, that might be my play today for my kind of short opportunity. That's all I'm going to keep an eye on. 1632 area. if it can't break over 1632, I might like to go short there. It makes sense. It makes sense overall. You know, if I'm thinking about this, if I'm looking at the chart here, looking at the overall chart, it kind of makes sense, right? I think it makes sense. So overall, FEYE from $15, from back in 2015 dropping from $56 down there to $12.75. So we got some serious support in these areas. So, you know, this kind of channel here, it's just been stuck in this channel, looks like, for 2-3 years now. Some $10, $15 area just stuck there. I'm not a big fan of RSI. I think RSI is a tricky indicator, because I think a lot of people look at RSI as like, hey, the RSI is really high, it's time to sell, or hey, the RSI is really low, it's time to buy. But not sure that's always the best case. I know a lot of people trade off of the RSI very closely, but I'm not sure that I would be huge into RSI only. Maybe it works for you, but it's never worked for me. I've seen stocks that the RSI has been nothing but been you know, to the moon, where the RSI has been peaked out for days. It's just been like 80 to 90 RSI for days straight, and doesn't really matter. I think when it really comes down to it, doesn't matter if the stock's overbought, oversold. Maybe like the bigger stocks, the more expensive stocks, the big cap stocks is something to go on there. But I think, you know, when you're really just trading these crazy movers and stuff, the RSI just does not matter. So a little call out there from IDA trade. AOI up there to 1950 area. Nice little resistance area there. Looking at the daily chart here. So resistance there on AOI there at the $19 area. So AOI, wow, I'm really blown right now. AOI, and what else are we looking at here? FEYE up to that resistance areas there. I think if they break out over those resistance areas, might be a long to short. Might be a long, but if they don't, it might be an opportunity to go short. So there you go. A couple opportunities this morning. Nothing looking too crazy. What was the one kind of mover this morning we were looking at earlier? MGIN was the one moving down. CTIC, 400,000 shares traded. It's up there to the 325 area. Also, shares is short there at the 325 area. Looking here at the daily chart, if we can find some resistance there. So it looks like we got some solid resistance coming up here on this baby at the 367 area. We'll say that 340 area as well. So CTIC resistance coming up there very soon. Those areas to watch if this thing starts moving. There you go. There we go. There we go. And yes, you got the 200 moving average there at 330. So resistance all across the board. Maybe if it gets above that 330 area, but then you got that 340 resistance, then you got that 360 resistance, and then the volume's just kind of spotty. Look at these spikes in volume pre-market, kind of moving around there. It's got 400,000 shares traded. We'll see. We'll see what happens here at open. I'm going to be watching a couple different stocks today. Like I said, I'm going to be watching CTIC. I'm going to watch AOI. And then FEYE. FEYE for some opportunities. And then if you never know. Maybe if the overall market starts crashing again, maybe we'll play the VIX. You never know. You never know what happens sometimes with the overall markets with the VIX. So you got to keep an eye on it. I always have the VIX pulled up. Like there's always a chart on my computer pulled up with the VIX just to see in case the VIX starts going crazy. Usually I have a chart for the SPY, for the SPY, and then I have a chart pulled up for the VIX. And that way I can kind of get an idea of what the overall market's doing when I'm trading, and just keep an eye on that. But overall, it might just be one of those days. It's Friday. I think a lot of people have been trading the volatility. That's what it really seems like. The volatility has been the play this week. Not really a lot of stocks looking too hot. I haven't seen anybody that's just been crushing the stocks in terms of small caps. I haven't seen any massive small cap movers this week. maybe a couple things moving around, but nothing looking too crazy. What's up, Jordan Pepper in the house? Long time no see, brother. $3 area offering there on CTIC. 20 million share offering. What was the other stock besides FEYE? I was looking at AOI. Looking at CTIC. And, yeah. TVIX, baby RIOT, if it gets going crazy. We'll see. A couple stocks moving around this morning. A couple stocks always moving around. There's always something moving around. There you go. Back in the saddle, Jordan. There you go, my boy. There you go. I want to see those big profits again. I've been missing your crushing AMD. Jordan Pepper, this guy, he just somehow makes like thousands of dollars trading AMD. I'm like, how does he do it? I don't even know. FEYE getting back up to that 1620 area. So keeping an eye. 1630 area. That's what we're watching here. That's what I'm watching. So there it is. It's Friday. Let's make some money. End of the week. If you guys haven't already, if you're for some reason you're some weird person that hasn't subscribed to the channel, I'm pretty sure all of you guys have subscribed to the channel. At least everybody in the chat has. I know Jar Jar has been a long time subscriber. Hitesh, all these guys, Jordan Pepper. I see these names every morning. Thanks a lot for the support. But like I said, it's Friday. Let's make some money. Oh, Kazman, he's here too. Everybody's here. Hey, if I started calling out names here, I'd have to call out everyone's name. Chris Alexander, all the boys are in the house. That's what it's about. People always give me crap like, hey, your stupid YouTube channel, all you do is blah, 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 you know, talking about this. But hey, I think it's pretty cool. We got this little thing going on here. Got a cool little thing going on here. Bunch of guys sitting around talking about stocks. What's hot, what's not. And yeah, it's fun. It's fun stuff. I think it's better to start out in the morning like this than start out just sitting here by myself, being bored, looking at charts by myself and doing bad things. At least when you guys are sitting here watching me, I don't do bad things. So that's the one good thing about having the live stream in the morning is I don't really do stupid things like trading pre-market like I used to. I used to just do some stupid pre-market trades that were a really bad idea. But paper, there we go. Make that paper. I like it. A totally improper way of using those words, but hey, it makes funny. Long John Silver, there we go. Ben Neb, everybody in the house. It's Friday. What's my risk reward on FEYE? If I short there the 1630 area, where would be my stop at? Let's take a look at this. I mean, there's not like a major resistance coming up other than that $17 area. Obviously, do not want to hold this till $17. I'd probably just look for that 1650 area. So if this thing jumps right above 1630, I might just get out of it because it's going to crack. But I think really I would wait just for that 1632 area to kind of confirm that it wasn't going to go higher. Once that 1632 area held it down. In general, I think it really depends on the stock. Sometimes you have stocks that, you know, you have a 5-cent stop loss. Sometimes you have a 20, 30-cent stop loss. It really just depends on the stock, what you're trading, and how volatile it is. So there it is. I'll talk to you guys later on. Let's make some money today, and we'll do this. We'll do this big time, big time. I didn't get a haircut. I just took a shower. I went for a bike ride. Oh, it was this morning. But there you go. I'll talk to you guys later on.